Hello! So we are jumping right into it, and I'm using the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo Foundation. This was like one of the first times that I was using this foundation, and as long as I use it with a beauty blender, it is perfect for my dry skin, and it lasts all day long. So I am really terrible in showing you the shadows that I'm using in this video because I was super distracted. But I'm starting off with my Sigma E40 and just a muted out brown to start off with my transition shades. And I'm just going to slowly start to build that up with some darker browns. Now going in still with that same E40 brush, I am taking a little bit more of a warmer brown and focusing that more into the crease and just really focusing on blending that all out. And now for the star of the show, this is the Make a Peak Foiled Eyeshadow in the Spotlight. This is my all-time favorite shadow that I have ever used, and obviously I'm using it like basically every single day. And I just start off using my finger with this because I find that you get the most pigment out of it and you can really pack it onto the lid. So I'm going to be starting in the corner and then just bringing it slightly past the middle of the lid. And then I'm just going to end up going in and blending out that line so that we have no harsh lines and everything is nice and blended into that foiled shadow. And now, as you can see, I'm just taking that E40 with a brown shadow and putting that back into the crease so that it's nice and blended. Now, taking my Naked 2 palette, I'm going to be using the shade Bootycall and using this to highlight the brow bone. I'm just going in with the makeup brush that comes with the Naked 2 palette and just putting that right underneath the brow. Now I'm just going in with a light layer of mascara, and then we're going to move right on to highlighting and concealing. And I'm just going to be concealing under my eyes and then highlighting the center of my nose, forehead, and chin. And like always, I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and blend all of this out. Now I'm actually going to show you what I'm using in the Morphe 35 Warm palette. I'm using this rich brownish auburn and just popping that right underneath the lower lash line. Now I'm just going to be blending that line from the lower lash line into the color that we used in the outer crease. Now I'm just going to be doing some light contouring and bronzing. I'm using a stippling brush in a Fit Me foundation in one of the darkest shades. And I like doing this just because it looks a little bit more natural and I can blend it in a little bit better. Just because with my everyday routine, I don't want to do too harsh of contouring. I just want to really bronze up the face. Now this is an extra step that I do because you guys know I like to look dewy and luminous. So I'm using a e.l.f. shimmering whip and I'm putting that on the beauty blender and just putting it in the high points of my face so that it gives a nice shimmer and glow, but I am not using any powders on top of my face because that Kat Von D foundation is very matte, so I like to dewy it up a little bit so that it works a little bit better with my dry skin. Now I'm using a Wet n Wild lipstick in Think Pink. This is like the perfect everyday lip color for me, especially with the Makeup Geek foiled shadow. They complement each other perfectly. And then I will be setting my face with the NYX Dewy Makeup Setting Spray. Now onto the hair. I just took my hair down and I'm spraying some Big Sexy Hair spray clay, which just helps give lots of volume and texture to any bed head. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.